YouTube anime lovers. Back with more videos. Did not give you guys what released Friday through Sunday or the weekend. So just gonna get right into it. Noragami episode 11. um, it actually shows in this episode that Yato has plenty of people. Well, no, I don't want to say plenty, but he has gained, you know, many people that actually care about him as, just as a well, he's a god technically, but as himself basically. They accept Yato, forgive him for his past and stuff, and just, genuinely like him. So, episode 11, we left off where, as you know, Ibisu opened an event for him and Yato to escape, but the underworld god basically yanked Yato back down, so she's stuck. Now, we see in this episode, he get pulled down and he's blighted and, he's just in bad shape. So I'm like, how the hell is he gonna get out of there? So he's basically hiding and running to, just to try to figure out a way to escape. And it was a touching moment with him and Nora because, Nora, he realized like Nora has always been there for him. Yeah, she's a Nora, but, I don't believe like they ever like learned her name from Yato. Like, I don't think we know Nora's real name that Yato gave her, but I'm sorry about that. I just like had to think like I don't think we do. But in that moment, like she was like caring for him basically, and it's like showed me a different side of Nora. Like, yeah, I used to be like, she's the bad guy. Don't go with her, Yato. But now I'm kind of like, she actually legit loved Yato, and Yato reminisced like she was always with him, even when he was younger. Like they showed a picture of them holding hands and running around, and he said to himself, she's never once blighted him, and that right there shows like how much loyalty and love she has for him to not be blighted even when she was cast aside. So definitely changes my perspective on Nora. So he thought of like, could him and her actually work out again? And then he thought of Yuki, and he got up immediately like, I have to make it back because of them. So change the scene. Hiyori and Yuki basically go try to find they did find the entrance to the underworld, but it was sealed off. They noticed a big ass vent exploded, where Ibisu came through, so they went to follow it. On their way to go there, they seen Kagawa, and Kagawa like stopped Hiyori, and she was like froze, and basically this man was like crazy because he was like, Yato, cut off my arm last time we met, so your arm would be perfect to use. And I'm just like, what? You gonna take her arm? Like, and what are you gonna do? Stitch it to him? I know he's like a healer and stuff, but can he actually do that? But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And then him and Yuki started fighting. Like they started like doing borderlines at each other, and it was kind of crazy because it was like, you're powerless because you don't know my name. And he kind of like made a point where Nora's is, people fear Nora's because people don't know their names. Like usually you can restrain and seal a regalia off by calling his name. But if you don't know her name, a regalia I guess it's pretty dangerous. Maybe not to a god who knows how to fight, but to other regalias, yeah. So basically, he made Yuki realize that. Yuki kind of like was like in shock. And to be honest, besides in his sword, form, this is like his first fight actually without Yato. So of course, Kagawa got the best of him because he got into his head. about being about Norris being all powerful. So Iori and him ran, and then basically, he was still in Kago was still messing with Yuki, talking about how Yato's with Nora now, and he was like, Yato never even told you her real name, has he? And that right there kind of like got into Yuki head, because he started crying like, why is he with her? And then Hiyori saved the day, thinking like, Yuki, stop. It's just in your head, basically. Like, Yato is glad to have you. He said you're his only one. He's so blessed to have you. And you're the only person that ever became a blessed vessel, for him. So after that, Yuki kind of like got the courage and the balls to like throw a borderline way stronger than Kago was, and sent him flying. Now, I don't know if that's going to be our last time seeing Kago or not. I personally don't think so. He's going to be, until I see him dead or banished for life somewhere, I'm going to think he always going to be like lurking and plotting, scheming some shit up. So, they actually, after that, they went to see with the vent, and they see Bisu all blighted, and, not surprisingly, but they see, Bishamon. She came there basically to save Ibisu, and Ibisu said that the Yato god is down there. And she's like, what? Why is that? And, he said he saves me and all this. He came there to, save me, basically. So, that god, Kofuku, the god of misfortune, the pink hair girl, she can actually open vents up, which is, like, pretty fucking handy right now in this situation. So, she opened a vent, and Bishamon, decided to go down there. Hiyori and Yuki wanted to go down there, but Kazuma was like, no, humans can't go down there. You'll definitely be stuck down there for life. So, Bishamon went down there to save Yato. It was a pretty touching moment, because she was actually whooping the underground god ass, like whooping her ass. And I'm like, okay, no wonder why, like, she's the god, the god of war. She's kicking ass. So with that, she was basically saying a lot of hard touch stuff too, like, Yato, I'm here to save you, because Yato was like, leave, just leave. Why would you come here, you idiots? She's, I'm here to save you, shut up, basically, you saved me twice, blah, blah, blah. You got people waiting on you, Hiyori and Yuki. Get up, let's go, blah, blah, blah. And Yato, like, covered in technically the god's hair, I think, but it's like it's tied up like wire, I guess, because she used her hair to fight also. So he's like trying to get out of it, and then the scene changes again where Ibisu says he's not gonna make it out. No one leaves there, and then everybody's like, what? And then he's like, here's a way to get him out though. And then everybody's like, what? It requires a human. And then he says, everybody looked at Hiyori, and I'm like, no, this is not the route to go. Hiyori is not finna sacrifice herself just to save Yato. I don't know. I don't think it's a good move, but I don't know. Not as big as the cliffhanger they've been dropping on us every damn episode, but I am curious on how a human will work to save Yato. And also, like, I think Bishamon and Yato can, like, do it themselves and get out of there. Even though, like, the vent is, like, really closing super quick. So, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if that's, like, the underworld god ability, or that's her doing. But I just know the vents is closing real quick. So, it's going to be hard for them to get out and escape. But with that said, YouTube, Noragami episode 11. Let me know your comments in the in the comment section. Peace out.